Hmm. Can black men and women joke on each other in shows anymore? It's your man Delvin. Welcome to Delvin's Room. And I want to talk about this discussion that started with Ari Lennox calling the Martin show colorist. I believe this has started an interesting conversation because now it leads to, can black men and black women joke on each other in shows anymore nowadays? Because if you notice, that's kind of over now, because TV shows and entertainment, especially black TV shows, are being over policed and people are oversensitive now, you know what I'm saying? And now it's being reduced to, we have to see the nonsense in the reality shows, right? So I wanted to dive into this, right? Because the historical context of the female comedian versus the male comedian in the black community, that's something we've had since day one in the entertainment industry, going back to Sanford and Son, when you had Fred versus Esther. If she thought Martin versus Pam was bad, oh, she don't even want to watch that. Or how about when you had George Jefferson versus Florence? You know what I'm saying? They was going hard in the paint, and this was back then when you pretty much could say anything. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even just so old. You know what I'm saying? We could go back to Kyle and Max from Living Single. Now with them two, it was more sexual tension, but they was getting off on each other the whole show. You feel me? Even the Game. I could say the Game with Jason and Tasha Mack. You feel me? She was always getting off on this high yellow bald head. You feel me? They was getting off on each other on there. You feel me? It's so many shows, bro. Even different dynamics with Bernie Mac versus Vanessa in the Bernie Mac show. Bernie Mac would always get over and Vanessa would fly at the mouth. You feel me? But you had that in those shows, and we could just go down the list of so many shows. You know, shows like All of Us, Lisa Ray, Dwayne Martin, Sister, they was getting off on Roger. You feel me? So this was like a normal thing. If you go through every black show, you will notice that always was that little dynamic between, you know, the funny black comedian and the funny black woman. So to make the woman or make Pam out to be some type of victim, it really shows where we at in the black community a little bit, because it's like, bruh, did we not grow up having a homegirl that knew how to rank? You feel me? Like, let's go back to the playground in the hood. This would make me be like, damn, times are really like, are we really there? You know, back in the day, there's girls that used to snap. You feel me? Like, you joke on her, she'll make you cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we had that, so this is like a cultural thing where it's like, but now, I don't know, we in this weird Hollywood space where it's like, we don't know how to joke on each other no more. I guess we just in an ultra sensitive time. And then I understand the dynamic too of like, people just, men and women, the tensions are high, and whereas men hate women and women hate men. So it's like, people are more saying more dangerous stuff to each other now. Even though people used to get off on each other in the past, but it wasn't out of hatred back then. You know what I'm saying? It was more out of love. So I understand with the internet making it more sensitive, people like on that. But you know when a joke is a joke, you feel me? And I just feel like that's something that not only TV is missing, but society is missing, where black men and women just can't joke on each other no more. We just can't joke. Like, soon as we joke, it's like, oh, you know, he's a colorist, or you hate women, or you hate your mama, you hate yourself, or even with men, oh, she's bitter, or she got attitude, or oh, she whatever you projecting that you believe this person is doing to you, you know, it's not always that. I just remember a time where black men and black women could joke on each other. You feel me? And the women was not no victims. You feel me? Women to get off on you and they'll send you home. You feel me? Like, if you play with the right one. So it's just like, what Ari said is sad, because it's like, maybe she's just very, very hurt. But even the people that think like her, because the overwhelming majority was on, you know what I'm saying, like, hell no, that wasn't the play. But she did have a small minority that believed what she said. Oh, that Martin was colorist and this, but that's not true, because you had different instances where you had two light-skinned people just snapping on each other. You feel me? Where you had from the game, Jason and Tasha. You feel me? You've had even on the Jeffersons where it was George Jefferson and Florence. You feel me? So it's like you've had instances where it's not two people, two dark skinned people, whatever she tried to make it. I that part she really lost me on the colorist part. I didn't get that, because everybody just ranked everybody. You feel me? So I didn't get that. But it just shows that, you know what I'm saying, we might be in a space where everybody's so hurt that if you joke with them a little bit, they on the edge. You feel me? Like, I just don't know when that became part of the game. We used to crack on each other. We used to laugh at each other, bro. You used to be like, man, this nigga fat head ass. You feel me? You feel me? Without it being something else, she could crack on him, or he could. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this would help. This would help people with insecurities. You feel me? Because if you insecure about having a gap, or you insecure about having big ears, or if you insecure about it, when you hear somebody get on you about it, that insecurity kind of fade away, because it's like, I done stood up to it and you don't joke back. I know for a fact, as a kid, I had to rank back. I ranked back. You feel me? Like, whenever I remember when your mama sent me to school some fucked up shoes, and niggas lit me up for that shit. But it built character. It built character, because I found things that they didn't like. Oh, nigga, you talking? Nigga, that shirt dirty as hell, boy. What the hell you talking about, boy? You feel me? Hold up, man. That shit like it got gravy stains on it. You feel me? So you just learn how to joke back and fight through that. But I think nowadays people don't have that in them. People have it in them, but I don't know. It's just this oversensitive bullshit. I just don't get that part of the game, bro. And it's really hurting people, and it's making people more socially awkward. It's making people more traumatized than they should be. It's just creating this weird space, this weird energy, man. And I don't know. I hope they can bring back good black shows, because now when you look at a lot of TV shows, especially black shows, you don't see that dynamic of a funny woman and a funny man just going at each other all the time. You just don't see it no more. It doesn't exist, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Now you'll just see guys joke on each other, or women joke on each other, but you never see men and women, especially black men and women, be able to joke on each other no more. And that's a bad place, in my opinion, to be in society, because to me, that's just a projection of where we at. You feel me? Where we can't joke on each other and laugh at each other. So it's one. Hopefully we survive it. It's your man Delvin. Delvin's Room. To the next one.